All right, thank you, Jesse. I had an interesting conversation with these two folks here. As Peter Sassoni, he's the executive director of the Will Center, and Susan Rennie, you're with IUPUI, and you deal with a lot of what exactly?
Well, we're right now coordinating a project that's a statewide project to bring together people with disabilities and families to improve the employment outcomes in the state of Indiana.
And that is what's going to happen. It's a town hall. And this is Peter, this is the first time this has ever been held here, right?
Yes, Susan contacted the Will Center, I guess by referral, to coordinate with us. We're a disability service organization here in the Wabash Valley, and thought we'd be a good match for developing this event for the community.
We were talking during the break, or while Jesse was talking, we should have been listening to him, but we were talking. There's been a lot of progress in terms of helping people with disabilities, challenged people and their families in terms of society, but there's still work to be done. Is that right, Susan?
Oh, definitely. Lots of work to be done. And in fact, we think that the best people to come up with the solutions are people with disabilities themselves. I mean, one of the things when you think about people with disabilities, they have to problem solve all the time. How do I get to work? You know, how do I
things that other people take for granted.
Definitely. So bringing together people across the state to say, what's going to make it better for you? What's going to make it easier for you to go to work? Because we know that of the large number of people that aren't working in our state, there's almost 400,000 people with disabilities who aren't working. The vast majority want a job.
This has been publicized, obviously, at the Will Center. What's been the response that you've had?
Well, we're still trying to, we're here to help gather up folks who would attend. What we're hoping that we can get a response commensurate with the region. I'm hoping we can get 60, but we'll see how that works out. The format, I think, will be very attractive to people. It's not a large group where everybody speaks in a large group format. There's small work groups that will put their heads together and come up with solutions within the group and then share with a larger group. I think that information will be very valuable to the state as we go forward.
And the end result, the state will take this information and apply it, right?
There's something called the Employment First Law that was passed in 2017 that requires the state actually to come up with a plan to improve employment outcomes.
Okay, and this will help
So this is an outreach to be able to gather that information, again, directly from people with disabilities and families.
All right, very good, Susan and Peter. The Employment First Town Hall will take place on March 20th. It's from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Vigo County Public Library in Meeting Room C on the lower level. So come on out for this important community conversation. Thanks to both of you for what you're doing for so many people that need your help.
Thank you for getting the word out.
All right, come out to this if you need help in this area. All right.